Hi everybody, welcome to another IPO video. In this video, we are going to analyze IPO of Optus Value Housing Finance India Limited. Basically, this company was incorporated in 2009 as Optus Value Housing Finance India Limited. This company was promoted by Mr. M. Anandan and he has worked in Cholamandalam Finance for almost 20 years. Therefore, we can say that he is having a very much experience in this industry, and this company has its operations in southern part of India. And another important interesting fact about this company is that this company has zero bad debts since its incorporation. Now let us analyze the business of the company. Basically, this company is a non-banking financial company which offers loans to the public, and the ticket size of the loan that the company offers is to the maximum of 10 lakh rupees. And the major types of loans that the company offers is housing loans. You might be thinking that there are large financial institutions like SBI Bank and HDFC Bank which are already offering housing loans, but this company will not target those customers to whom the loans are offered by those big banks. Here the company will give loans to the people who are in rural areas and the small towns. Also, the company will give housing loan only to those people who are having a land and are thinking to construct a house on their own land. By offering these types of loans, the company will reduce the risk of default. In this chart, you will be seeing the types of loans that the company offers. It offers 27% of its loans as business loans, and 52% of loans as housing loans, and 3% of loans as insurance loans, and 5% of loans as top up loan, and around 13% of loans as quasi home loan. Here quasi home loan means loans that are offered on the security of already constructed house. These types of loans are called as quasi home loans. This is the business model of the company. Now let us see the industry specific metrics of the company. We have discussed that company will offer loans to the public. To offer these loans, company will borrow the amount from another banks. Here, while borrowing amount from another banks, company will pay an interest of around 9.13%, and when the company give loans to the public, it will charge an interest of around 19.23% on an average from the public. That means the company earns a net interest margin of around 10.1%. This will be the income of the company, and the assets under management are 4,000 crores. That is the loans, the total loans that the company has granted are 4,000 crores, and the gross NPA is 0.7%. This is very less when compared to other players in the industry. Here we can say that company is very well controlling its non-performing assets. Now let us see the competition that the company faces in its industry. These are the various competitors that the company has. Here these percentages show the net interest margins that the companies earn, that is the interest income that the companies earn. In the third row you can see Optus Value Housing. Here the Optus earns income of around 9.72%, and the net interest margin of all other companies are around between 5% to 10%. Here we can say that interest margin of Optus is almost equal as that of peers. Now let us see the NPA figures of these companies. Here the NPA figures of these peers are between 1% and 3%, whereas NPA figures of this Optus Value Housing is only 0.7%. Here we can conclude that the gross NPA figures of Optus Value Housing are very better when compared to the peers. Now let us understand the various strengths that the company has. Basically, in case of financial institutions, it is quite common that there will be bad debts. But in case of this company, there are no bad debts since its incorporation. This is one of the positive sign that the company has. Coming to the second strength, we have seen that the promoter of this company, that is Mr. Anandam, has worked with Cholamandalam Finance for around 20 years. Therefore, we can say that this company has a experienced management. Even this is a positive factor. And coming to the third strength, famous private equity investors such as Westbridge Capital, Malabar Investments and Sequoia has invested in this company. Even this is a positive sign for the company. And the ratings given by ICRA and CARE are A+ stable ratings for this company. And in case of financial companies, the loan documents will be verified by outsourced parties, whereas in case of this company, the staff of this company only will verify the loan documents. Even this is one of the strength that the company has. Now let us see the valuations with which the company is coming to IPO. Basically, the company is coming to IPO with a P ratio of around 63.6 and price to book ratio of book value ratio of 8.58. We can consider that these valuations are very expensive. And let us understand the financial performance of the company. Here we can see that the revenue of the company is increasing constantly, and even the profits of the company are also increasing constantly. Here we can say that the financial performance of the company is very good. Now let us see the objects of the issue. The company is coming to IPO so as to increase its capital base. This is one of the objectives. And coming to the second objective, the company is coming to IPO to avail the benefits of listing on the stock exchange. Now coming to the decision of whether to apply for this IPO or not. Here we can see that the fundamentals of a company are very strong, and even the NPA ratios are very well, and the company is a profitable company. By seeing all these good factors, we can say that we can apply in this company for purpose of listing gains, and even you can hold the investments for long term purposes also. Now let us see the details of the IPO. Basically, this IPO is opening on 10th of August 2021 and will be closing on 12th of August 2021, and the issue size of this IPO is 2780 crores, and the IPO price is 346 rupees to 353 rupees per share, and the lot size is 42 shares. Hope this information was useful to you, and that's it for today guys. Bye bye.